is always working perfectly. So I don't care what others are saying. I care only where I can listen perfectly. Nothing wrong. I'm always maintaining the rapport of my listening. So it is always very simple. I'm maintaining my listening capacity continuously and my speaking capacity. I'm not suffering my speaking capacity. Whatever I speak, that is my concern. Whatever I hear, I won't force anyone to talk for me. They are talking for themselves. I know whatever you are talking is for yourself, it's not for me. Whatever I am listening, that is my only concern. What can I listen? That is my responsibility. How to listen? Where I can maintain my stability without differing from my awareness. That is my concern, not deviating from my clarity. Since I am maintaining my clarity continuously, that is my responsibility where I am always living. No conflict. No conflict. No conflict. Continuously continuing with the continuity. Continuously continuing with the continuity. Never ever differing from this awareness. Everything required is happening perfectly. We are cooking food, we are traveling, we are doing this and that and many things, always maintaining a rapport of that clarity. Nothing else. So always engaged. Where you are always engaged. Wherever you are always engaged, continuously engaged with that realization. So no laziness, no tiredness, no stupidity, no manipulation, no cheating, no telling lies to my own self. See, you are converting. See, you are converting food into your body. The conversion is happening. So where you have to focus? Where the conversion is happening. You're converting, isn't it? Food into your body. So you have to be focused where the conversion is happening. So similarly, when you're listening, a conversion is happening even faster than the food converted into body. So one should be perfectly aware, clearly aware how beautiful the conversion is happening. If you cannot get along with that conversion of the sound being transferred into awareness, you are converting food into your body, flesh and blood and bones. So you have to be there aligned with it. Then your transformation, then you are stable with the transformation. Stability with the transformation has been achieved. The food transforming into the body. You be with it, closely watch it, observe it, take hold of it. Then what will happen? Then you will become realized. You are communicating. This is communication. This is the beginning. This is the first rung of education. Slowly, very, very slowly, the transformation is brought into your awareness. How food is converted. See, this is the discipline. This is the beginning of discipline. This is a wonderful task that one can do it with intelligence, with honesty, with admiration. Yeah, transforming food into blood and flesh. Then what will you feel? You will feel stability. Because you know what is making it possible. You are perfectly aware of how the transformation has happened and you are quite close with it. You are not draining that energy randomly. You are maintaining rapport with that energy continuously. So the conversion is happening continuously and you are aware. The conversion from macro to micro, from macro to micro is continuously happening. From metric to macro and macro to micro. That's what we are doing, isn't it? We are having always the conversion from gross to the subtle. So where we can maintain our attention, that is where you are. That is where you are. See, focus very clearly. If we are focusing on the politics, that means you are far from you. If you are focusing on the religion, if you are focusing on God, that means you are very, very far from you. You are very, very far. You are suffering. If God is your connection, then you are very far. If politics, that means you are little closer. Science, you are little more closer. If sense, you are very close. With your sense, you are very close. Your sense should convert into sensibility. Your sense should be transformed into sensibility. Then it into sensitivity. Sensibility. See, we are connected with many things. Bringing that into order will give you the discipline of sustainability. So this is very simple. It's very simple. It has got definite reason. It's got definite pure reason. That is why we can maintain reasonability, responsibility, because we are responding with similarity perfectly. It's very simple. Work not to gain anything. You're working for results, you will be a loser. Just maintain rapport. What will happen? You will know whatever is happening. Not expecting anything. You have to realize whatever is making the happening. The happening has got a definite reason. Nothing can happen all of a sudden. If your life is always threatened by disappointments, that means you are not maintaining your position in that given space. That's the reason for all the problems. See, when you are eating food, you are swallowing it, what will happen? Your body is not recognizing. Your body is not recognizing of what should be perfectly digested. See, your awareness is what should be maintained. So that you have to be aware. You have to be aware of the food. You have to be aware of that energy. You have to be aware. That awareness should not be distorted. So for that you are eating, so that your body will realize that awareness is the requirement, so the digestion will be working accordingly. It's very simple, it's very powerful. If you maintain, you want awareness. So you are eating food with awareness. That means no taste is hijacking your awareness. You just maintain awareness and eat food. When you are eating, you have to be aware of the taste of your taste, not the taste of the food. The food is very tasty. The food is having lot of taste, but your taste is there. Your taste of awareness is always there. It should be there. One should have the awareness of taste. If you are not having, you are not aware of the taste. If you are not aware of the taste, then eating food is not good. What of food that you are eating should be connected with your awareness. See, your food is going to be converted to your body, and you are not aware of that food that is being converted into your body. That is dangerous. How can you manage that body? You cannot manage that body. Definitely not, never. You'll be fighting. See, very simple. You slowly eat very, very, very slowly. Listen very slowly. See, listen very slowly. How can you listen very slowly? How can you listen very slowly? You listen very slowly. You listen very slowly. That means your activities slow down. You just bring your activities down, down, down. Listening. Listening is tuning with yourself. You're listening to react means you are only with the environment. You never happened. You're listening to react to someone. No, what you said is not true. No, you will never live. You will never have your capacity. Whenever you are trying to fix with arguments or fix with reasonability, nothing is going to happen. You will never connect with yourself. Just listen. Keep listening. Don't try to argue. Don't try to convince anyone. Just listen for the sake of listening. Lo, the magic will work. You will realize very soon, with immediate effect, just listening, just by listening, you can get rid of a lot of problems. You can get rid of lot of problems. Immense disease can be terminated simply by listening, bringing the capacity of listening into your awareness. Who is listening? Yes, there is a very perfect, pure, disciplined body working together, and that is listening. Listening means bringing together the experience with the space. Listening means you're bringing your existing created body with the unknown dimension. It gives you capacity beyond imagination. Listening gives you invincible power. Listening gives you invincible power. Invincible power. All the wealth that we can accumulate cannot match with this listening power. Simply by listening, raising the capacity of listening, one can sustain life beyond imagination. It is the real wealth. Listening is wealthy. Listening is healthy. Listening is healthy. Have you ever listened to a tree? Yes. Have you ever listened to a tree? You can listen to a tree. You can listen to a tree. See, if you cannot listen to anyone, just listening will raise you in the capacity of the being. Simply by listening, you'll be raised into the capacity of the being. Not struggling, not teaching anyone. If you want to teach someone, you teach yourself. If you want to teach, then you should teach your own self. Not depending on any scriptures or anything. Teach, your space should be your teacher and your gravity should be the disciple. Your awareness should be the master and your body should be the disciple. Yes, then the teacher-disciple relationship has got some value, purpose, perfectness. And there is another teacher and you are the disciple, no good. The teacher and disciple should have proper relationship. Proper relationship should be there. When the teacher is teaching, the disciple is definitely there listening and obeying. So there is a teacher and the disciple is not in rapport with the teacher. Then what good? How can we call that a teacher? A teacher and disciple should have common understanding. What is the reason for the teacher there? Why there is a teacher? Because there is something wrong. So that's why there is a teacher developed instantly. Where there is a mistake, a teacher should come. So teacher know the mistake and teacher will rectify the problems and bring it into order. So teacher and disciple is a natural formation required where it is. It is a natural development. A teacher and a student is a natural development. We cannot force a teacher and a student together. No. It is by default. It's by default. It should happen. We cannot force anything into happening. Never. We can never force anything into happening. See, we are struggling to make peace. See, we are struggling to make peace. Peace talk, not possible. Never, never. Whoever is coming for a peace talk is going to make it worse. Nothing else. There's no doubt. Because you don't have to work for peace. You just maintain peace. You just maintain peace. Peace cannot be taught, trained. You maintain peace. That is the only way. Where there is war, it should happen. It will cease to exist when the disrupted energy is dissolved. Only then it will cease to exist. If you are ignited, then definitely it will take its toll. Then there's nothing to worry about. Because that is how it is. Rain started falling. Can we stop the rain from falling? No. It has started to fall. Let it fall. And the river will flow. It will flow definitely. It will flow until it reaches the sea. Yes.
Because the accumulation happens at chance.
Yes. It's because the accumulation, and the accumulation will make it flow. See, a dewdrop may not flow. It will only spread. It will only spread. A dewdrop will only spread. It will not flow. When more dews are together, it will flow. Too many dewdrops together, that turns it into water. Then, too many water together, we call it into a river. Then, when it is not flowing, we call it a sea. It is stagnant there. But is it stagnant? No. Still it is moving. The sea, still it is moving. Then it is with the heat, it is vaporizing. Again, it is the cycle is there. See, this is the path of cycle. This is what we call as the curse. Why we are saying don't get cursed? Repeatedly doing the same thing. This is the water cycling. Water cannot escape that cycle. Water cannot escape that cycle. So similar, there are bodies which cannot escape that cycle. So don't connect with the bodies. You will have only the cyclic experience.
You cannot separate yourself from that loop.
Exactly. That is the loop. That is the curse. That's why there is illusion, imagination, desperation. It's all very simple. You don't have to be a spiritual person. You don't have to be spiritual. You just be what you are. Give discipline. Then you will know what spirituality is. So spirituality is a very simple thing. It's not a complicated 100 years of regret meditation. Nothing. It has got no hardship.
Yeah.
Being spiritual is a very simple thing. It never requires hardship, lot of years of penance, nothing. Just give sincerity, honesty.
You just repairing yourself from nothingness, from zero.
You just repair, be aware of what are things you have to do. And do it with sincerity, not for someone else. Do it for your own self. Be selfish. Your selfishness should have some discipline, some sincerity, some honesty. That's all. You don't worry about being selfish. As I am a very selfish giant. And I'm proud to say that I am a selfish giant. My selfishness is the reason that I know more about my own self. My selfishness has given me the capacity to realize more about what is making me possible. It's quite comfortable now. I'm relaxed. I'm not like yesterday. I'm not like why I'm saying not like yesterday? Why did he say yesterday? What is tomorrow? What is tomorrow and yesterday? Tomorrow and yesterday is the count of the movement of earth on its axis, nothing else. The day and night is the reason we are saying tomorrow. Because we are not actively active with ourselves, but there is no today and tomorrow. See, when you connect with yourself, deep within you, you cannot see a tomorrow and today. Because it is all about happening without any border. We are creating borders because we are looking outward. Because skin is the only thing. Our skin is ruling us. Our skin is the only thing that is ruling us. So we are definitely not able to maintain ourselves. Our skin is the only thing. Our tongue is not working, our nose is not working, our ears are not working, eyes are not working, and much more is not working for us. Skin is the only thing. That's why desperately focusing on male, female, male, female. Why? Male, female randomly reproducing only popularity. This is a popular explosion, popularity, a population explosion, nothing else. Popularity because of population. Yeah, all connected. You're seeking popularity. Why? Because population explosion. Why you are seeking popularity? Because population explosion. There are many people. You have to be with everyone. You can never be with yourself and nothing can be done. Why popularity? Seeking popularity means there are many people. If there are not many people, then you will not be seeking popularity. Never. The reason for popularity is that there are many people without understanding. There are many people without proper understanding. That's the reason. That's a simple reason that someone is seeking popularity. That is the only reason. Because there are lot of invalid, stupid people running around. That's the reason someone is seeking popularity, leadership. All these things are a natural consequence of stupid people being together.
And he's the one who become popular is the biggest stupid.
Yes. Where there is stupid people, there will be a stupid leader. Too many stupid people will have a stupid leader, quite naturally, nothing else. When stupidity increases, the leader also will be a stupid leader, nothing else can happen. Wherever it is, look at around any countries. Why they are having stupid leaders? Because the majority of the people are stupid people, nothing else. Why there is war? It's because suffering people are there. Lot of suffering people are there. That's the reason there is war. All the problems, see, within your body, you're suffering. You see, one part of your body is not suffering all alone. There are many other parts suffering. That's why one side, one part of your body, you can see it as a suffering. Many parts of your body is suffering. Definitely. No doubt. It's not only one part. Many parts of your body is suffering. Now one part is within your awareness. Now only you give attention. Now only you could give attention. Because you are always giving attention to many stupid things which is not reliable for your existence. See, it is not making a relationship with anyone. Why we are making relationship? Because we cannot manage our body. The animal instinct is attracting for male and female, sexual arousal. Quite natural, we know. That is natural. That is not humanity. It's not humanity. So we are the reason. That is the reproduction is the reason. We have to mate and maintain reproduction. So then only there will be people in the world. Why should we have more people? For what? More people, more problems. That's all. Why? Who said that reproduction is required? Reproduction is required when you are getting terminated. Only when you are getting terminated, you will leave some symbols that you are living here. See, that is the reason books are there. Because those people who were not able to maintain rapport, they wrote down. And scriptures are now talking, human beings are not talking. All historical, scientific, not realization. More people are spiritual and they are talking spiritual, but they are not living spiritual. They are only talking spiritual. They are not living spiritual. So, what is the reference? From what book are you talking? Do you have got any reference? That means they are only talking spiritual. You live spiritually. That what does it mean spiritually? Just know the blueprint of your existence. Nothing else. It's not about achieving anything. Just simply realizing whatever is happening. That's all. Spiritual means realizing whatever is happening now in this present moment. Getting along with that is simple. Quite comfortable. You don't have a target. You don't have to achieve anything. You don't have to achieve. You don't have to set goals. Simply remain stable wherever you are. That is peaceful. Peaceful means how you are happening. It's simple. You don't have to take reference from anywhere. See, to go to America, to go to US, definitely, whatever is termed as US, see, whatever has been termed as US, isn't it? Oh, Germany. So this land has been marked as Germany. It is only we are supposing. It's only assumption. Just Germany feel Germany? Never. Does US feel US? No, never. US is never ever of the US. Never. India never know what India is. And you know what India is. And you are suffering India. You are suffering India. You are fighting for India. India is never caring about India. You created India and you are suffering India. You are suffering for US. Yes. And similarly, there are people suffering for God. God never takes care of God. And you are the one who is taking care of God, which God is never aware of the God itself. And now here comes, I want to be happy. And you don't know how to manage your happiness. See, I want to have pleasure. And you don't know how to maintain pleasure. If you want pleasure, definitely take care of pleasure. If you want to be too joyful, of course you have to do it. You know how to make pista. You know how to make this, that burger. Well, you are making it and eating it. But you don't know how to make happiness. You don't know how to make a wonderful sleep. You don't know how to make yourself entertained. You should know how to manage yourself. Yes, you have to manage yourself wonderfully, continuously. Entertainment should be there always. Yes, I am entertaining myself. I am not suffering myself. I am entertaining continuously. Yes, I am just 61 only. For the last 61 years, this is what I am doing. Entertaining. I'll be able to entertain myself more and more. My entertainment is the reason that I am living. No entertainment, I will not be trying to work with this. No, never. If it's not joyful, well, I will try to discard it. I go put my head in the rail track, nothing else. If life is suffering, then death is the solution. Death is the solution. Life is joyful. That's the reason I am maintaining it. That is the only reason I am maintaining it. My concern is where I am joyfully enjoying life. It's not for anything else. It's not to reach somewhere. I'm just maintaining rapport with my reality. No God business. No, I don't know any God. If God is there, let God take care of God. I'm taking care of myself. My responsibility is in taking care of my own self. Realizing how the self is happened. I inquired with my parents. They said, no, they don't know. Yes. They very truly, honestly said, no, we only mated and reproduction happened. See, my parents are true parents. The one and the only thing they said is, we mated and reproduction happened, my son. This is the only thing that we know. Now you should know what you are. We cannot say further. So my parents are very true parents. They said, no, we cannot maintain you. They said, my father said, no, I don't know, my son, what to do with you. You have to take care of your own self. I don't know what to do with you. This happened. This is a consequence of mating. So, similarly, there are many consequences. When we wrongly associate with things, there will be wrong awareness. Be careful. See, we know definitely male and female mating will reproduce, but we are unawarely mating with many things around, and many things are happening for us. So the disease, the cancer, AIDS, and much more, lot of disease, diabetics, tuberculosis, much more, bipolar disease, schizophrenia, narcissistic personality disorder. Why? These all are unwanted association, creating the mind unstable. So look into yourself. Can you maintain yourself continuously with wonderful experience? Yes, I'm very proud to say that from 2021, since 2021 May, 2021 May, started in Clubhouse. And I'm still in Clubhouse, joyfully maintaining. It is not the same way that I was maintaining in 2021, May 21. Yes, I have developed my clarity much more within this short 4 years. The time when I began, I was with sexuality. Now, sexuality is not at all a part of my desire. Not at all. There are much more deep, wonderful desire. I don't say that sex is not a bad desire, but it needs someone else always. Now here I am all alone is sufficient. My loneliness is sufficient. The loneliness is serving continuity. Before I was always craving, oh, I need a partner, I need a body to quench my desire. Now I can be on my own. It's more superior than that. I'm not saying that is inferior. It is how it was at that time. I maintained honesty and now I have transcended to a better, richer state. I have transcended myself into a richer state.
Before I was alone, now I am alone with everything. Huh?
My loneliness, I am not suffering. Before my loneliness, I was just suffering. Yes, before I was suffering loneliness. Now I am enjoying loneliness. That is the difference. Before, whenever I got alone, I was suffering. Oh, why there is no one? Why no one is listening to me? But now I am all alone to listen to myself still. No problem. I am not suffering my loneliness. But no problem with everyone around. Because I don't have to separate anyone. Whoever is walking on the feet, it is their choice. Let them be there. I don't have to push or pull anyone from my presence. Let them be there, no problem. There are trees, there are animals roaming around. Yeah, there are animals also roaming around. They are maintaining their position. Why should I separate them? Yeah, a lot of things. Yes, there are bacteria, virus roaming around. No problem. I am not afraid of anything that is roaming around because I am maintaining my position in its perfect sanity. That's the reason I always congratulations, celebration, happy to be with me always. Dum 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 dum. That's the way it is always. Nothing else. I always redesign according to my requirement. I redefine according to my realization. I always redesign. My language is for myself. So where I can create my language, use it for myself, where we need language, well, we should develop a language. If we need a language, We have to develop a language. If we need realization, well, we have to work with it. We are not working, there is a fight. Living under one roof and not able to understand each other, that means you are not living together. Living under one roof and fighting always, fighting, desperately facing problems after problems, then are you living together? No, you are fighting together. Claiming to be husband and wife. Certain instance there is some good experience and majority is bad experience. So you should weigh down to the good, not to the bad. Eventually, if you are sincere, eventually good will be always good. And you know bad is always bad. So how can you separate from bad to good? See, work with the good. That's simple. See, there are bad and good experience. Okay. Now you know there is bad and good. You want the good only. Then you have to be very carefully tuned with the goodness. Maintain it 1, 2, 3 days. What will happen? Your goodness will be manifested perfectly and clearly within your awareness. What else? Why? Why bad is again penetrating into yourself? Because you are careless. You are careless. That's the only reason. You are careless. You don't care yourself. That is the reason. And you are coming to other person and saying, and that person is also careless. This is husband and wife. This is called husband and wife who never cares about themselves. Or the husband is always looking at what wife is doing, and wife is always looking at what the husband is doing. This is what is called a family. And they will be united by problems. Nothing else. A family means in the society, problem incubated forever. Wife, the full form of wife means worries invited forever. That is the full form of wife. Wife, worries invited forever. A family means problems incubated from nothingness. Wife will create problem from nothingness. See, she is always having she will find some problems with you. Because that is wife. Her designation is meant to find your problems. Her responsibility, she is working with her responsibility. Because that is what her responsibility, that is where she is designated for. She is appointed to find your problems. If you are a husband, your wife is going to point all the problems. No one else will do it. It is only meant for the wife.
And she is always occupied there. Occupied to find.
Her occupation is perfectly done. Now, what is your occupation? To suffer her findings? Now, what are you going to do? Well, she has pointed that you are a problem and you are frustrated. That is a clear indication that you are a problem. If you are suffering, then whatever she has pointed is true, isn't it? Yes, and what are you going to do? Now it is the ball is in your court. Now what are you going to do? Are you going to mend it? Are you going to mend it? Or you're just going to fight? If you are going to fight, then she will again and again, she can do only the same thing. She cannot dissolve the problem. See, wife can, she can, never. No female can, no feminine can resolve the problems. No feminine. Nobody will dissolve the problem by its own self. Body means feminine. Feminine means the created. It cannot mend by itself. Or she means the attraction. The attraction cannot do anything. Nothing can be done. She will only point at the problems. Now you are the one who is capable. And your responsibility is to dissolve it. That's it. See, here we call Shafi. Shafi is a male according to us. But Shafi is not a male or female. This is a problem with everyone. We are considering certain people as male and female. What is male and what is female? What is masculine and feminine? See, within your experience, you are experiencing the created, that is feminine. You are experiencing the space, that is masculine. Simply realize. Don't conform. Don't judge anything. When you are experiencing the created, you are connected with the gravity only.
They're stuck.
Not stuck. When you are experiencing the created, okay, that is one side of the gravity, that is one side of the process. And when you are experiencing the space, that is another side of the happening. When these two are together working, creation is happening.
Means the flow is happening.
The flow is happening.
No friction.
When you think only gravity is there, then you are stuck. Then it is a loop. When you are connected only with space, then also it will get terminated. Either way it will get terminated. When both together, fusion. When both together, fusion.
But when we are saying stuck, still there is a movement. But we cannot
Movement
aware.
is there
But-
and the existing formation will get terminated.
Ah.
Either way, gravity side, feminine side you will get terminated, masculine side also you will get terminated. Bringing both together,
You start it.
both together, living is happening. This is a very simple, because that is how things are happening. We are not creating belief. Why belief is there? Because you are not honest. As long as there are Muslims, Hindus and Christians, problems will be there. As long as Muslims, Hindus and Christians, Jews, Buddhists, all these type of religious people are there, problems will be there, definitely. Definitely, because they are believing, not realizing. You see, anyone who is worshipping God will be always having problems only. And nothing else. No other way. As long as there are people who are believing, they cannot maintain themselves in its given space. They are believing. If you have started believing, you are believing in others also. Oh, Lily will be coming soon. I am believing, I am expecting. Oh, Lily, when are you coming? Every day I am looking. Oh, the car has come. Oh, Lily coming? No, disappointed. See? Every day I will be going to the door. Disappointed. No, Lily. No, Lily. Why? Because belief. I am not believing in her. No problem. I am not believing in Lily. Never. I will never believe. Even in Shafi who is here living with me. Never. You believe, that's a problem. I don't believe in anyone. In me neither. Because I am living. Belief is for the mind. Yeah, you can definitely. See, when you're driving a car, you're believing that everything is in okay. Is that so? No. You check the brakes are okay. You confirm the tank is full. You just confirm, take it to the service center and see that all the equipments are fine. You don't believe and drive a car. No. You never believe and drive a car. Did you fly a plane believing that everything is okay? See, recently what happened? A flight in India, just immediately after takeoff, crashed because of believing. They definitely haven't gone through. Definitely, because going through inspection of a flight needs lot of manpower and attention and equipments. So that is money. That is money. See, this is the reason. This is the reason everyone is having lot of disease. No one is going through themselves. You have to go through to not to believe. You have to go through yourself. Course you have to go through you. so that belief will not be there.
Proper attention will be there.
Proper attention will be there. Where all the happening is perfectly brought into awareness. It's a must. It's a must. Do you know sugar? Do you know how sugar is killing you? Are you aware how much sugar is killing you? You try. Try if sugar is working against you or not. How can you realize? You can very easily realize how much sugar is working against you. To know it very easily, you just put some sugar in your mouth and don't try to dissolve it. Keep it in your mouth and dissolve the taste of the sugar. Don't swallow it. Keep it in your mouth. Dissolve the taste, dissolve the taste, dissolve the taste. Dissolve the taste. Only your saliva should be there. Let that sweetness be dissolved, dissolved slowly. Don't swallow it immediately. Keep it then until that sugar taste will be dissolved in the saliva. But you cannot do it. Why? Because your mouth will be full of saliva immediately. That's a problem. That indicates you are not stable. See, this is a very clear indication how instability is there. Just by putting little sugar, a lot of saliva will come into your mouth and you cannot control and the sugar will be swallowed. The sweetness will be swallowed. So you need change. But this is not your change. You cannot focus on the real change. So take your time. Slowly. Keep this little sugar in your mouth. Then you will see when you dissolve it slowly into the saliva, and after some time, you will feel the burning sensation in your heart. Not anywhere else, not in your stomach. In your heart. Because that fast and that much crisis sugar is doing, but no one is ever. You can feel the pain in your heart, the burning sensation in your heart. Immediately, soon after taking sugar, but no one is ever. Because awareness is not a requirement. So what is happening to your blood cells? Your blood cells are damaged. Your blood cells are damaged. And what will happen to the damaged blood cells? It will get saturated somewhere. No option. Craving for the sugar is there and stopping sugar is not good. You should know. You should not realize what damage it is doing to you. Then only you can separate it. Simply because I said so, no. You will die of craving. You will die of craving. Never. You will realize and live. Life is not possible. You should come to that awareness. You should realize perfectly that burning sensation of your heart. The burning sensation of the heart is there, but no one is recognizing. It is there because of many things. And sugar is one important thing. We think sugar is safe. And we are like that. We are using many bakery items, storage food. Yes, we are not aware. We are using many chemicals to preserve the food. And after eating the preserved food, you focus clearly. Your mouth will become dry. Your mouth will become dry after eating these preserved food. See, you focus. See, when you buy spices, powdered spices in the packets, when you make spices from the kitchen, you take cinnamon or this, that, or many spices, pepper, and you just powder it by yourself. Don't buy powders. Don't buy powders and use. You directly powder it. Chili powder, turmeric, all those things. You buy direct products and make it into powder and use. then you will understand the difference. Now all are buying masalas, or meat masala, chicken masala, fish masala, vegetable masala, that masala, this masala. And you try it. And you try the masalas that made, homely made. Daily making. Don't make and try to put it in the bottle. Never. You make it and use it. Make it and use it. Because when this powdered, it is associating with the air, it gets contaminated. It gets contaminated very easily. So if you are able to realize, only, otherwise you can go with the trash, no problem. Only when you are realizing, you will be able to understand, okay, this is how it is happening. This is how it is happening. So when you realize slowly with your wakefulness where your attention is, wakefulness, your attention is connected, the process of being, where the fusion is perfectly happening, that is where you are joyfully maintaining blissful ecstasy of being. You will know the restrictions. You can feel the restrictions. All the contaminations can be brought into your awareness perfectly. Yes, your contaminations can be perfectly dictated by your own self. Yes, of course. You can have all your faculties, system brought under your proper management. Purely. You can completely go through with the clear CAT scanning, a perfect scanning, where you are capable of repairing simultaneously. Not only scanning, but repairing is also simultaneously done. That is the capacity of living being.
Only if you are sincere to yourself.
Yes, sincerity, honesty. The word honesty doesn't mean anything. What is honesty? Cannot be described. You have to experience what honesty is. You have to experience what honesty is. Realization. The word doesn't give you the meaning of realization. You have to go through it. Experience realization. So any organization accumulating here and there is because of problems, nothing else. Any organization getting together is because of problems, nothing else. Because the universe is already organized perfectly. The universe is perfectly organized. So we don't have to create another organization within this organization. That's simple. We are here in Clubhouse, we are here in YouTube. See, we are manifesting ourselves in different forms. These are different forms manifested in the social media. Why? What is the purpose behind? Why should I come and talk in Clubhouse? Why should I come and talk in Clubhouse? Because the food that I eat is not made by my own self. As long as I am not able to cook, I am not able to culture, I am not able to cultivate the food by my own self, I have to depend on other people. The moment I can cook, I can culture, I can cultivate my own food perfectly, then I will never be in the media. Never will be. The food is the only reason. Then I am in the public, I am appearing in the public. Because everyone has conquered the land. Everyone has conquered the land. And useless things are being utilized in the land. Not food. Not for food. Contaminating the crust of the earth. People are unaware of the stupidity they are doing. They are cultivating not food, they are cultivating problems. They are cultivating problems. Factories, toxic emissions, and they are suffering again and again. They don't know how to manage. So now the requirement is as such that I don't have enough food within this immediate area. So I have to depend on people, other people for food. If food is there, then I won't be here in the clubhouse or in any other space. If I have sufficient food, I have only a little small little piece of land where sufficient food cannot be grown. Not possible now. This is not enough. Need more. And I cannot. So I have to depend. That's the reason that I am in the public. The moment I could cultivate, culture the food that is required, then okay, I will be quietly maintaining my rapport with myself. Nothing else. There is no other requirement. Water is there. Water, there is no problem. There is water flowing always in the river. But food is not flowing. The flow of food has been stopped by human manipulation. It has been restricted for certain few and manipulated, distributed wrongly. Distributed wrongly. That's the problem. And they're distributing unwanted. They're distributing, they stop the flow of food properly and they contaminated, adulterated the food and controlling human beings for nothing. And a lot of problems creating with the mind, whereas the universe is always working perfectly. And this contamination will not affect us when we are realized. Let them be contaminated because that's what they want. Remain stable with your stability. Slowly, naturally, you will feel the wonder of being, the power of being is much more than anything else. The quality of reliability is the most important thing. The quality of reliability is the most important thing. If you care for your own self, it is definitely possible.